Welcome back to Bank & Fieldhouse on Griffins TV, and Tommy Connor joins us down the post-game show. And Coach, second night in a row, a nice win over William Jessup. Your thoughts on the victory tonight over the Warriors?
It was a good win. I'm proud of the guys. It was a good second half. We let them get a bunch of shots at the end. I thought we could have guarded better with that group that was in there, but good win for us. It's tough playing a team like that back to back.
Coach, a little different game than last night. Last night more up and down, and tonight only 7 total fast break points. But it seemed like second half you pushed tempo a little bit more. Did you talk to you guys about that at halftime at all?
Yeah, not really. We want to break when we get a miss, and I thought we got some easy ones. We got a few steals last night. We got a lot more steals that led to, I think, easy baskets. But I thought we had pushed it when we should have and ran good offense. I mean, it's hard to complain. We're 60%. They shot 52% the second half, but that was inflated probably in that last 5 minutes too.
Yeah, it was pretty much a 22-point lead for you guys. You had a nice run to about 26 to pull away there, so it was about a 12-point game, and really got the comfortable margin. Played some subs in the end, and they made it a little bit closer than it really was for most of the second half. But one thing you talked about last night, you had really 2 guys score your points for you tonight. A.J. Riley came in for you, hit some threes, knocked down some shots. Your thoughts on his performance and how that helped your offense to have a third score?
Hey, I was thrilled to death to see him jump up and shoot it and knock down some shots.
Yeah.
He's capable of doing it. He was bad last night. I told him, I said, you got to be better. And it's not always just the ball going in. It's about the way you play. And he just played in a better tempo and rhythm, and he just made it easy. When he was open, he shot. And when he wasn't, he moved it. And that's all we want him to do, and make plays when it makes sense. So I'm really proud of him. He had a good game, and I'm happy for him. He needed a game where he saw the ball go in the basket, and he's a much better free throw shooter than that too. He's a career 80% plus free throw shooter. But he was good, and then Stock was really good the second half. 5 assists, 1 turnover, and it was a good team effort.
We see Michael Stockton didn't score a lot of points for you early, but did some other things, and it's nice to see he can get 15 points and not score a ton, but yet you guys had a pretty comfortable win here.
Yeah. Michael only also played 24 minutes.
Yeah.
And he had 15 and 5 and played a good game. And I was glad everyone got to play. I think it's good that you reward your guys that don't get to play much, a chance to get out there and compete. I thought Chris Cassidy was good again tonight off the bench for us. He's making good plays for us. And it's good to get those guys minutes out there. They deserve to play.
Yeah, you play a lot of guys again tonight. Well, Coach, 10-0 right now, break for a couple of weeks here for finals and so forth. I talked to you when you're ready to start. Ben Walker just had surgery, and we're going to have to kind of put it together and really give a great effort to compete in conference. But, now you're 10-0. A little time before conference play, but just talk about where this team is right now compared to where you thought they might be at the start of the conference or start of the season.
Well, I expect us to win every game. We prepare to win every game, but I also am very realistic that it's difficult to win every game, and I certainly didn't expect us to be 10-0 right now. Just from the standpoint, every year we're rarely 10-0.
Yeah.
I mean, this I think tied a record, but it's only been done once before. So obviously, I'm really, really happy for our team right now. We're playing good basketball. It's going to get tougher. We have a break here for finals, which we don't play. We won't practice much, so we'll have a break. We got to rebound from kind of a 2-week where we practice a little and then we're in class and we have finals, and we have a tough road trip coming up in San Diego. But I'm really thrilled with where we are right now. The guys are working hard in practice, and it's just we know it's going to be tough every game, especially when we get to league. So we'll just keep working at it and hopefully keep the streak going. All
right, Tommy, thanks for joining us, and congratulations on the 10-0
Thanks
start.
So much. Thank you.
All right, Tommy Connor comes to join us in the post-game show as the Griffins win this one, 89-72 over William Jessup, and 3 players in double figures tonight. Jake Orchard, 19 points. A.J. Riley with 19. Michael Stockton with 15. The Griffins shoot 60% from the floor in this one. A very nice offensive night. Just 10 turnovers. The Griffins also 7 of 15 from three-point range. So I tell you what, Lance, you shoot 46% from downtown, 60% from the floor, just 10 turnovers. That's a pretty good night offensively for you.
Absolutely. It was very, very efficient is the word that I would use for tonight's game. As you had mentioned and Coach talked about, it wasn't as up and down, but it was definitely efficient. Very few turnovers. A lot of those came at the end with the second team. But great weekend overall for the Griffins. Got to be encouraging. they're continuing to get better is what I'm seeing.
Yep.
They're not plateauing. They're getting better, which has got to be encouraging going into, like you talked about, one of the toughest conferences to go through, especially when you're down a few of your best players. But very encouraging. Take it one game at a time, I'm sure, but they are outperforming a lot of expectations.
I'll say it's so, 10-0. You lose basically 5 stars, including Walker from last year, and lots of guys even that were here in new roles this year. And you're starting to see, I think, a team come together. You're seeing some guys, fill some roles. Riley hitting some shots tonight. We've seen Adam Rainberg come in last night and had some offense for this team. And you're seeing some big guys, Jordan Bjornberg and Gregory, not impressive numbers, really, in some limited minutes tonight. But, those guys will be needed as this team goes to conference play, and you're starting to see some guys really coming to form here, I think, as we head toward late December. Yeah,
on good teams, you got to have 1 or 2 scores that you can go to when you need points. I think they're trying to establish that right now. It looks like Stockton and Orchard are kind of taking those roles. But really good teams consistently have other guys step up where they need to. Yesterday, the freshman Rainbird came out. Today, Riley stepped up, hit some shots. And that's going to be a key to the victories and to a great conference season. Because when it comes down to it, that's what Coach really cares about, is that conference season and plateauing at the right time, hopefully going into another national tournament appearance.
All right, Lance, enjoyed it, and enjoy the holidays, and we'll see you after the first of the year.
Absolutely. We'll hopefully have as many wins and fun Christmas times as we can, and then it'll be a tough schedule starting in January. So. All
right, sounds good. Look forward to it.
Thanks.
All right, Lance Barton with us here for this one as the Griffins take down William Jessup tonight. Leading scores in the game, Jake Orchard, A.J. Riley, both with 19 points for the Griffins. Michael Stockton with 15 points and 5 assists. 4 players in double figures for the Warriors, led by 18 points from Leazar Jones. But the Griffins, who led by as many as 26 points with 6 minutes to go in this one, they got a little bit close to late. They win this one by 17, 89-72 to improve to 10-0. They'll have a few weeks off for finals and then back in action December 18th at Point Loma, Nazarene. That will do it for us from Bacon Fieldhouse. Again, the Griffins go to 10-0. The women's team a winner as well tonight over the Masters, 87-76 to improve to 12-2. A good start to the year for both the men's and women's teams here at Westminster. For Lance Barton and Keisha Caton, I'm Mike Lageschulte. Until after the holidays, so long, everybody.